Hi Pisces, it's Zahara Stars with Illum Astrology and Tarot doing your February 2024 overview reading. I hope you guys are doing awesome. I'm here with my sidekick Romeo, the magical teddy bear. He's here to always give us good juju. We can use some good energy whenever we're doing these readings. I want to tell you that these are all general readings, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. The timing will be different for all of you because you're all experiencing different degrees of the planetary transits, which point to different timing. But this is your February 2024 reading, and it's always important to listen, especially to your rising sign. And the reason why is your rising is the entrance to your chart, and the houses go according from your starting from your rising sign and then also starting from your sun sign. So there's two sets of houses that the planetary transits are going through according to your rising and your sun sign. The moon can be helpful as well because usually especially if you have the same sign moon, or I mean a different sign moon, because if that particular sign is receiving difficult aspects, it can point or show things coming through in the reading of your moon sign on an emotional level. Okay, so the moon is your emotions, and it's important to see kind of the emotional atmosphere, so to speak, for you. But I always recommend sun and rising. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using my Astro Tarot deck. I'm going to be using my Gateway, and I'll also be using Wisdom of the Oracle, and then I'll be using vice versa to clarify. So let's get the general energies for Pisces. Please give me the most accurate messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising for February of 2024. What can they expect? Pisces, only the most accurate, please. And we're going to go ahead and you want to give them some good energy, Rums? Ooh, I feel it. I feel it. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Please give me the most accurate messages for Pisces. Astro energies. You guys are starting a new cycle, especially since Saturn moved into your sign. It's time to get serious. A lot of you will be focusing on your physical body, your health, and nurturing. Self-nurture is going to be very important for you guys, okay? But this I feel is going to be long-term over the next 2.5 years. It's not just now, but it's definitely starting now. A lot of you will be able to start healing, working on your health, working on your physical fitness. Some of you may be going through a change of diet, but you're going to be developing and finding out who you really are, okay? And focusing on you. Okay, now this doesn't mean you can't be in a partnership or in a relationship, but your primary focus and your seriousness is going to be about you and what you need, because Saturn doesn't care about anybody else. He's focused on you now that he's in Pisces sign. So the big thing that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to do a lot of self-care. And that's nourishing yourself, eating healthy foods that are nourishing, taking time out to get massages or baths and kind of nurturing yourself. So it's telling me that Ceres is going to be playing a role where you'll need to nourish and nurture yourself. What else do we have? All right, so we got retrograde review. Now, we're not really in retrogrades right now, although they will be coming up soon, but this is telling me that you guys might be in introspection, okay, in February, maybe more towards the end of the month or maybe middle of the month, I feel. You're going to be spending some time reviewing things. It's a good time to redo stuff that you started, thinking about what you want to bring into this new cycle, especially since you're starting a new Saturn cycle. Letting go of things that are no longer working for you and focusing on the things that are, and nourishing yourself. So some of you might be in some review. I also feel like you may be having some past things come back for review. And I feel like a lot of you are reviewing new ways in which you want to implement some of your ideas. So we got Pallas Athena and Think. And this is about strategizing, making plans and strategizing for the future, making strategic plans. I do feel like February might be quite a bit of time in review and introspection. Focusing on nourishing and nurturing yourself is going to be important, because you're going to be finding out a lot of things, realizing a lot of things, and getting answers to a lot of things that you may have been questioning. And making plans for something, making plans just in general, and making plans. Remember, these are general readings. So you're being told to focus on your vision, what it is that you really, really want. And you guys are really good at this. This is your ruling planet, Neptune. And Neptune, to give you an idea, rules over drugs and alcohol. Not that I'm advocating that at all, but it's kind of that fantastical, dreamy, elated experience type of energy. And when we visualize and we feel as if the visualization is real, we tend to manifest faster. So you're in this review, in this retrograde, and in this nurturing yourself time and thinking and going over things and strategizing. I feel like you're being compelled to visualize and write out your manifestation of your future. Like, plant that seed so it can bloom, and you will be able to create whatever it is that you want, but you got to stay away from fear. Neptune rules illusions and delusions, and a lot of them are self-delusions, or things that and what I mean by that is not thinking big and manifesting is a delusion. But often when we get confused, we tend to go to the worry state as opposed to the positive state. And I'm hearing, stay in the positive side of it. Like, if you're going to have a delusion, make it positive. Don't make it negative. Don't go fear-based. Like, if you're going to, not even a delusion or an illusion, but like, it's like in the dream world, you know, it's like our fears come out of in our dreams. Like, so when you're visualizing and creating, you want to try to visualize and focus on the positives and the good and what you want only, and not let that carry you off to the what ifs and the could be's and stuff like that. In terms of the negative. What else do we have for Pisces? I feel like there's some potential for worry. I don't know why. So we have an opposition, unfortunately. And this is when two planets are opposing each other, okay? And that just generally is as within, so without. When we are at war within ourselves, we tend to see it on the outer expression of ourselves. But this indicates that there could be some sort of confrontation, and it could be a confrontation with self, meaning like you face some of your fears, you overcome some of your fears, but some of you, it could be actually an altercation of some sort or an opposition of some sort, which means it could be a difference of opinion and a potential argument that doesn't need to turn out to be an argument if you can accept a different perspective. Then we got a conjunction, which is an alliance, and this is awesome. And this means that the universe is working together with you to help your plans come together. So some of you may be having a Saturn conjunction, since it's in your sign, which is about getting serious. Saturn rules maturity and seriousness, and it also rules self-worth and value and hard work. So a lot of the work is going to be on you. A lot of the focus is going to be on you. And working on yourself is what this focus is. We also got the 6th house of health, again, sustainability, making sure that you're taking care of your health and your wellness, nourishing your physical body. The first house, just about to say the first house is your physical body. All right. So let's take a look and see what else we have. Those are the general astrology energies that you're going to be working with in February. Please give me more information for Pisces for February. So we got building blocks. Again, I'm getting Saturn strong energy about working towards a goal, working on something. You're starting a new cycle, which is a new you, okay? Which means you get to take all the lessons from Saturn transiting all the planets, and you guys are the last sign. So it goes through, I mean, all the signs. So when it gets to you, when you get around, when you do a whole tour around the entire zodiac, you're now going to be asked to take what you've learned through the whole cycle and now start new and build what it is that you want based off of all the knowledge and wisdom you've gained over the past. Saturn cycle is 24 years. Depends, 22, 24, depending upon your chart house sizes. So a lot of you are going to be rebuilding or building yourself, and that is in terms of taking what you've now learned and all your knowledge and wisdom that you've gained. Some of you will be working towards something, building, working a new project, starting something, but I feel like a lot of it's going to be inner work. We got a higher power. I love this card. This means that the universe and God and spirit is with you, okay? And you're going to be having a lot of spiritual experiences and signs from the universe showing you that you're protected and you're safe, and that you need to listen to your higher intuition and to your guidance and your higher self in February. I feel like you guys are going to be getting a lot of divine messages and connections and just signs that are going to kind of help you make your next moves and even heal. All right, we got all that glitters, and this is having high hopes for something that doesn't quite work out, or thinking something is too good to be true. It could go either way. It doesn't necessarily mean it is too good to be true, but it's you kind of thinking this is too good to be true. And it also is something that appears to be better than it actually is. And some of you, this was a relationship or a partnership that you had high hopes in, and you thought it was something else, and something was made clear to you. That's for some of you, not all of you, okay? So you're going to be getting a message in the bottle, which is a long-awaited message or something, someone or something you've been waiting to hear from regarding something that has been a little while. I'm going to clarify these to get more specific about it, but this is a long-awaited message or something you've been waiting to hear about or hear from. And we got time to go. An opportunity is going to present itself that you're going to be really excited about. And it's time for you to make that move and go through that door. She looks like she's really excited to go. Some of you may be leaving something behind. Some of you might be moving, taking or accepting a new job offer and going through that. Some of you might be leaving something behind and going through a new door or a new opportunity that's presenting itself. Like I said, it's going to be different for all of you, but they're telling you that it's time to go. It's time to take a risk. It's time for you to go, or an opportunity is going to present itself. Some of you, this could be like literal time to go from your job, time to go from move. It depends. Wow, we're getting a lot of thinker stuff. You guys might be in your head a little bit, thinking about a lot of things in February, okay? And that's okay. Just don't stay there. Plan and make things happen. All right, so can you tell me about this building blocks? Some of you feel regret, sorrow, remorse, or like something is over and you're starting new. Okay, and some of you, it is regarding a partnership or a relationship. Now, take it how it resonates. It could be a friend, a family member, a business partnership that you had to let go of. And now you're kind of starting new. Or starting over or building towards something new. What's happening with this connection? Yeah, it's definitely been sleepless nights, a lot of stress, a lot of worry, a lot of stress. Some of you are recovering from a breakup, or you've gone through one and you're trying to kind of get moving on rebuilding. Some of you have been sad about this. And it was a very significant relationship. Some of you was with a Gemini. I feel like a lot of you have just been going through it. It's been pretty heavy. This is the wounded warrior. You've still been standing your ground. And they're saying that something very positive is going to come out of this. Some of you, and this is why in general readings, it's very difficult to say, because you're not all involved with the same person. There's a lot of you, and some of you are over somebody and some of you aren't, and some of you, it's just different. But for those of you that this is over and you're sad, you've been sad about it and you're moving on and you're starting new, there's something very positive that's going to come through shortly after, and perhaps that's part of the higher power here, okay? Others of you, I feel like there's some good news coming regarding it, and I feel like this person wants to make amends. Yeah, so I'm sorry, you guys. I'll be like, well, is this person gonna? And it's different for all of you. Some of you, it's literally put you through it. There's been a lot of sadness, a lot of stress about it. You've been feeling very, very stressed, very like you've been through a lot, and now you're trying to rebuild after it, and there's something positive going to come through to help you. And you're going to be taken care of and have everything that you need. Tell me about this, all that glitters. So something's going to be something that you didn't know. Okay, so this is the case of something that you maybe thought is too good to be true. Okay, or you found out something wasn't what you thought it was. Something is going to be revealed about that, and it's actually really good news. Something that was hidden from you is going to be revealed and brought to light. Can you tell me about the message in the bottle? So this is somebody from your past. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising. You need to know their birth time to know that. Some of you, this was a toxic connection, okay? Or unhealthy in some way, or something that you were stuck in for a long time that you needed to get out of, or this person could have addiction problems or did at the time. Something that you felt it was very passionate and very intense. But it came in with the Magician, which is telling me that this person is very clever, very smart, has a lot of abilities, just a very capable person. Okay? I feel like they're going to be reaching out to you. And we got the Judgment card on it. So they've realized or seeing now the mistakes they've made, or things have been revealed. They kind of had a calling out, okay? And they now want to reach out to you to make amends, because somehow they realized they realized what they did wrong. The Judgment card is about receiving like judgment, okay? So like things being revealed, like, and going through that critical phase of realization of all the mistakes you made. So this could be you or them, but it's coming through here as a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But again, these are general readings, so remember, it's sun, moon, or rising. In general readings, it could be any sign. All right, let's take a look at time to go. Tell me about time to go for Pisces. I feel like a lot of you some of you might be moving, some of you are making a change, some of you are starting a new job. Yeah, we got the Wheel of Fortune on that, which is a turn of events. A big turn of events. And we got the Five of Wands, which was like some frustrations, aggravations, or something just suddenly coming out of the blue that is a big turn of events that's going to cause you to, or in order to leave frustration, aggravation situations, to get you out of that situation or to move forward, it's time for you to go. And the new door or opportunity is going to open up for you. Some of you, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, again, might be involved in this. Some of you that have been dealing with a frustrating battleground situation, or you've been going through it in the work environment or going through it in an environment, and it's telling me it's clearly time for you to leave that situation, and there's a new opportunity that's going to present itself, and you're going to be hearing about it. Wow. And it's coming in right under this opposition thing. So it's like you're getting a new doorway out of something. Okay? All right, let's take a look and see what your focus cards are. February seems like a big month of like change, but you have somebody coming back too that you haven't heard from in a while. And you got a higher power with you the whole time, okay? So trust in the universe and the process. It's moving you to a new place. It's moving you out of confrontation, out of frustration, out of blockages, into a new position. Tell me messages for Pisces for February of 2024. All right, so your message for February is simplify your life, clean out the clutter, clean things out, organize, get rid of stuff that's no longer working for you. I feel like some of you are moving. Maybe not in February, but like I said, the timing will be different. You got a new opportunity or something presenting itself. Some of you want to get out of a situation. Emerging into grace. I open my soul to grace. Emerging into grace is just being at peace and relaxed within, and just knowing that the universe has got you and you're protected and you're safe, and you're the calmer and more peaceful you are about any change or transformation that's coming into your life, and the calmer and more relaxed you are, just kind of going with the flow. Because you are protected here with this higher power. And we got mending bridges, which is opportunities to make up and heal rifts in relationships with people. And you do have somebody here that wants to do that with you, or you could be wanting to do that with them. And we got sharing yourself, which could be indicating meeting a new partner, or if you currently have one, you're going to be more open with them and sharing with them. Maybe they will be with you as well. And savoring pleasure, taking care of yourself, nourishing yourself. I was getting that there. Like really just taking February as your month to like self-heal, to nourish yourself, to reflect, to go through. We all go through this like once a year, okay? And it makes sense. You guys will be having a lot of 12th house planet transits while they move into Aquarius from Capricorn. So it makes sense that this is a time that you're going to be reviewing the whole year and kind of reflecting and diving into spirituality and tapping into the divine for guidance and simplifying and clearing out and healing and like going back over. So during this time period, savor the pleasures, okay? This is going to help you tremendously, making sure you're nourishing yourself, being comfortable, cozy, white rooms, cozy. All right, you guys, so that's the messages I have for you. This is your overview, but overall, you will be revealing radiance at the end of the day, coming out that new shiny pearl, showing your beauty to the world. This seems like this is very much a 12th house reading. And now that I think about it, you guys are going to be having a lot of 12th house planets in February. So that's why it's very much about soothing, nourishing, healing, you know, being in touch with the divine, cleaning out the clutter, reviewing, thinking about things. Okay. So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sending you guys positive energy for all the best and lots of love. Thank you so much for all your support. I always love to hear from you guys. Please feel free to leave your comments below. I will be doing a person of interest reading. I'm not sure if I'll do it today. I'm still playing catch up with some of my personal readings, but I will get to it very, very soon. If you'd like a personal reading regarding your own situation, whether it's astrology or tarot, I can do both. And you can reach me at 818-839-1116. You can just text me, or you can visit my site where I write all about astrology and all my different reports and readings that are available at www.illumastrology.com. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Until next time.